Oh hey guys, welcome back to Games Mods. As you see, my desk is totally clear and everything's okay with me. I have something special today. It's so special I got a case for it. I'm super excited. I got this, I think about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, from the guy that designed it. He has other blasters already up on Etsy. You might know the coat hanger and the mega sniper, the Ranger. Who I'm talking about is Tinker Shot at Spitfire Products. Both of those blasters are really cool. And I have his newest baby in here. And I wanted to show it to you guys for the first time. So without further ado, let's open this guy up. And there she is. This, ladies and gentlemen, is this new baby called the Javelin. Now, first off, I will say the internals are very similar to his coat hanger design. The body is different. As you can see, the handle is pretty much very similar, but the body is very different. And I love the look of this. When I asked, he had like a prototype in the same colors. I was like, I need that one. So he didn't send me the prototype, but he told me one basically exactly the same. But it's gorgeous, first off. And I want to say something. He stands by his work. He doesn't like anything creaking or flimsy, and he will go the extra mile to make sure that nothing is rickety. It's very solid. He loves solid builds, and I highly appreciate that in someone's work ethic. So let's talk a little bit more about the blaster. Let me get this case out of here first. All right, now that we got the case out of there, we can actually talk about the actual blaster. So it is a pump springer. This grip is actually reversible. You can either have it like this, or you can actually reverse it and have kind of like this kind of thing. I will point out one thing though, when you prime this, we're used to worker grips, usually either the angled ones or the straight ones. And usually on those, you kind of want to hold them like this, right? On this one, you do not put your thumb in the back because you will hit, back here. But it's actually very easy. And it has a really good seal in there. Yeah. So all you have to do is take these out, reverse it, and you can actually have it the other way. There is a kind of a grip pad on here, which is very nice. You have a mag well here, and what's really cool about this, I didn't even notice it the first time I saw it, but you have this, of course, to release your mag, but you also have these pieces. It's actually one big piece, or actually two pieces together, but he made it so you can actually flick it down with just a finger and they come out, which is really impressive. I love that. And it is ambidextrous, so if you're left-handed, right-handed, no matter what, you are good to go. The grip is very large, not super large, but fairly large. But I like it. It's very comfortable. Before we go any further, I want to talk about the cheek rest here. This is on the right side at the moment, so if I hold it up to my shoulder, I can rest my cheek on it. This is reversible. If you're left-handed, you can just undo these two screws, turn it around, and put the two screws back in. You're good to go. And one thing that's kind of cool about this blaster is that it comes with its own Allen wrenches to disassemble it. Much kind of like, I don't know if you got the idea from it, but it kind of reminded me of the Harrier, because the Harrier has that one Allen wrench in the stock that you just pull out the butt and it opens up the whole blaster. This one, it has it actually in the grip right here. Now, over time, like right now it's pretty tight. Yeah, but you can see it's kind of loose. Over time, this part will wear, so you can actually pop this off easier. But I have to use a butter knife because I don't want to rock it. And just wiggle it off here. There we go. So that just pops off, and in here, he's got the 2 Allen wrenches to mess with it. He's got a place for 2 O-rings that you can put right there, and a little container of lube, which is very cool. I think that's very handy, especially when it's on the go. So if you need to do anything, you got your wrenches there, you got some space for some extra O-rings, and you can actually put the O-rings in there if you want, which I think there are 1 or 2 in there, which is very cool. I'm so excited about this blaster, I don't know where to go next. But we will put this back in for now. Actually, let's keep that because we will need to use these Allen wrenches. So the other part that I want to point out is the way that this plunger tube works. It works like any other Springer in the fact that, you prime it back, this compresses the spring, you release the spring by pulling the trigger, and the air goes and it shoots the dart out, right? His design in the back here, this detent here, actually it's like a hole, and then this one on the other side, and it kind of acts like a vacuum. So when you do that, you're not just pulling the air in from inside the blaster, you're actually pulling it out from the atmosphere, which is very cool. I have not seen that. I didn't even notice it in his coat hanger design. It might be in there, but I haven't really messed with the coat hanger. But that's pretty cool. There are some sling mounts here, and I do believe right here underneath this sight and on this side. Now the way that he did it for up here is he had like a string or like a bungee kind of thing where he took the side off, right? And then he just put it underneath, wrapped it around, and then he tied it, he knotted it here, and then he knotted it onto a sling, basically. So it's good use. The other part is, if you do need to take the blaster apart, I believe you only need to take apart these 2. I don't want to do it because I don't want to screw it up. But I do believe to open it up to get to the plunger tube, or if you need to get it to anything, it's these 2 first and then this one. If you want to switch out the barrel, all you have to do is you have to prime it. Okay, so the Allen wrench size you'll need is a 5/32. So once you have that primed back, you can go into here, just be very careful. You'll unscrew. And you do want to be a little bit careful when you're putting a new barrel in and tightening it. You don't want to over tighten because that could mess the barrel up. So just be careful. If you swap barrels before like this with similar designs, you'll know what I'm talking about. Let's see, is that enough? Yeah. So there we go. So I'm gonna take that one out there just like that. And I'm gonna get my longer one. And I actually have my worker suppressor skirt on, just for kicks. I'm gonna put that right back in. Right there. So it sticks out just a little bit, which is nice. And then you just tighten it back up. Oh, not tight enough. No. There we go, now it's in there. So that's pretty cool. He also gave me a different grip, and I'll show you what it looks like. Me being the guy that I am, I like anything with a pump grip, so he kind of gave me an angled pump grip that's, I think it's used for a talon claw. So I will show you what that looks like really quick. Alright guys, here's the grip. It's very nice. It complements the rest of the blaster with the red and the black, of course. But I'm going to go ahead and switch these out real quick. This one, I believe, it takes a, what is this, 9/64 to screw in and out. So basically there's a screw in there, a little nut in that little red piece. So what you'll do is you actually undo that. And then once that's out, you can just slide it on. Slide that out. And we'll get that grip off real quick. You'll use the same size to get this grip off. This is the 9/64 again. Get it out of there. And with this being off, I can actually show you how it is reversible, this grip. So underneath is Picatinny rail, just like the top. You can use whatever grip you like. It comes with this grip though. So as you see, you just slide it on this way, or you can slide it on from the back forward, and then you have it like that. So it is pretty cool that way. But for now, we're gonna put that one to the side. Right there. I'm gonna put this guy on. Like so. Right about there. Make sure that lines up. There we go, just like that. And then I'm going to put the nut that came with it in. Oops, not all the way through, but in. Hopefully I can position it right in that hole that's meant for in there. I've only done this once. There we go. Okay, so that's in there. I'm gonna take that screw that it came with, put there right in the bottom there. I'm gonna try to hand feed it just a little bit so it catches, so I can take my hand away. Just enough. Alright, we got it in there. So now it's actually easier for me to mess with. So yeah, I like this form a little bit better just for my likings, but other than that, it's pretty sick. See here. What else to say? So we already showed you how to change out the grip, the barrel, these guys, open up these guys, I believe. Yep, fit in there. There we go. So that's for those, and that one. And I think this pops up. Make sure I do it correctly here. So you can actually see it if you prime it. You can actually see it come back and actually catch. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Now the sights that are on this, they are custom, they are by him. Let's slam this down. There we go. They are a little bit different than your normal sights. Usually your normal sights, you have kind of the pump grip stuff where you have a screw and then maybe a nut on the other side. These ones are just pins. So if you need to move them, you could just push them out. Just like that. And it should just pop out the other side, like so. There you go. And then you can move it about the cabin if you want. I usually say try to keep both pins on the same side, direction-wise, just so you know. But same thing. And they're actually really good sights. So I highly recommend getting that with them. Other than that, I want to go ahead and test what mags it takes. I think it takes all of them. Not positive, but I believe it does. So let me put this back into here. We'll put this back into the grip here. I still think that's probably one of the coolest things. There we go. And yeah, let's see what kind of mags we got to go with this guy. Alright guys, so here we go. So he actually designed the mag well. He was having a little bit of problems when he was designing it because he wanted to fit the shortest mag that we use. And I believe this is a 10, right? Because the 10 has the fattest lips. I didn't know that, he told me. And if you do look at it, yeah, they are a little bit fatter. They go out a little bit more. So he designed it around this. So if basically he said if it takes this, it should take everything. So fits in there very nicely, very snug. The 15s works like a dream. The unicorn mag, same thing. 18 curved worker, awesome. Your Hitachi 29s, yep, works good. And then of course your Kodas, yeah, works great. So there you go, it fits all of them. Now I don't have a the short dart drum yet. I want to get one soon. I don't know when I'll get one, but I'm saying I want to get one. But I'm pretty sure that it will take that too. But other than that, guys, let's see how this thing fires. I believe he said he put, I want to say K25 in here, maybe even K26. So I'm thinking it hits a little over 200 FPS. But let's take it to the door. Alright guys, here we are at the door with the brand new Javelin. I went ahead and loaded up the clear 10 round mag with some bamboo darts. These are the worker black versions. He said that these are better than the reds. I couldn't tell you the difference, but he knows best. So let's go ahead and plug these in and see what kind of FPS readings we get. 220, 210, 216, 219, 198, well low, 217, 220 again, 216, 218, 221. So this is a perfectly good blaster for competitive play at most of our events. A little low for Armageddon, but I'm still taking it because it's fun to use. But other than that, guys, I think it speaks for itself. It's freaking awesome. The form, the way that it works is amazing, just like his coat hanger. I like this form a little better. The other one looked a little more round, kind of goofy-ish, but this one looks more, I guess, serious, if you want to call it. But yeah, I love this blaster. And I want to thank him again for giving me first shot to review this on YouTube. So big shout out to Tinker Shot at Spitfire Products. This will be going up in his shop. I'm not exactly sure when, he didn't tell me, but soon. And then probably soon after that, he's actually going to be releasing one that hits a little harder. He's still working on that though, so that's still in the works. But other than that, guys, this thing is amazing. I can't wait for you guys to try one for yourself because I highly recommend them. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Please like, follow, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff that YouTube makes you do. We are almost at 1,700 now, which is crazy. You guys are really fast on those subs, like scary fast. But other than that, guys, I will see you, hopefully, I believe this video is going up on Sunday, so hopefully at Armageddon this morning. If I don't see you then, I'll see you in the next video. Other than that, guys, see you later.